Tonight we're going to talk about Super 14. Final between the Blue Bulls, which everyone hates, and the Chiefs. And they're travelling to Loftus, which I have played there before and it's pretty daunting. I had a couple of games watching when I was there with the Sharks, and the crowd are pretty ugly. But it's going to be a great game, and I hope the Chiefs can win, but I think the Blue Bulls at home are going to be very, very difficult to beat. JP Nell must be one of the most dirtiest players I've ever met in international rugby. He got 4 weeks with that tackle against the Sharks, against Blanche. And when I was with the Sharks for 2 years, he did on numerous occasions. And I think he should just retire. Get out of the game. It's a disgrace. And Bucky's Boita, obviously Bucky's is a seasoned campaigner, big boy, loves hitting guys late when the ball's gone. Very lucky to be there. But again, let's just hope it's a great game. Super 15, the franchise, has to be Melbourne. It missed out, Perth got it. But I think we really got to look at the players. We really need the backup. And unfortunately, Queensland have struggled. They lose 3 or 4 good players. They struggle all year. The Waratahs have got the same players. The club competition's not great. The skills have gone out of the game. We need the skilled players. We need the players at club rugby to be skilled. And unfortunately, they haven't been coached. We've got to get to the schools. We've got to promote the game. League at the moment is absolutely kicking our backside. Every week there's papers, there's things about league, good, bad, whatever, off the field, on the field, there's always league. Rugby, there's nothing. The under-20 league competition gets more publicity than the rugby does, the Super 14. It's a shame. But we've got to do something, and the officials have got to get off their backside. We've got a Barbarian game coming in a couple of weeks. You know, Sonny Bill Williams is playing. Who cares? He shouldn't even be allowed in the country. He's a disgrace. He hasn't played good rugby at all, and he's come out here to have a fight, amateur fight. Like, what are we trying to do? How are we going to try and promote the game? I suppose the only thing he's going to bring to the game, he's got more tattoos. As I mentioned, you know, what's rugby league brought to rugby union? Tattoos. Everyone's got tattoos. Matt Rogers, you've seen his arms. It's a disgrace. Referees, well, that's a pet hate of mine. And the reason is some of them are disgraceful. They shouldn't be there. And I'm glad someone actually tackled a referee on the weekend in rugby league. And now the referee wants that guy banned for life. Well, if you did a good job, mate, nobody would tackle you. So it is a disgrace. I mean, we need referees to referee the game. Get rid of the mics. Now the referees think that they're important because you give them a mic. If they haven't got a mic, no one listens to them. No one cares. That's what we need. In rugby league, Aussie rules, they all whinge, the referees. Whinge, oh, we've got this, they've been touching us. Guys, it's a rugby, any sport's physical. Let's get on and play. The referees have got to be more professional. They're relying too much on the third referee, the linesman. Make a decision, guys. Put your balls on the line. It's quite interesting. Racism's been around a long time. After being in South Africa for 3 years, guys, we've got no idea what racism is about here. I mean, someone calls someone a name and everyone gets upset. God, when I was at school, I used to get bashed up because I was a wog. Guys, you've got to, what was the old word? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. What's happened to those? Everyone's so sensitive these days. You know, fining a guy $10,000 because he swore or he said racism, and yet there's rape guys going around, there's this, there's that. No, get a life. This is sports. Let's go out there and play the sport. I mean, look at the cricketers. Look at the sledging they do on the pitch. And no one's called racism, is it? No one. It's about getting the opposition off guard. And I mean, if there's a little slur here and there, guys, just take it in the spirit it is. It's trying to get you off your game. Let's just play the sports. Are we going to play that racism card like I have in South Africa? I had 3 years of it. Guys, we've got to get it. It's destroying everything. Let's get away with it. Go out there and play the game. If you're worried about being called racist, don't play the sport. Go and play marbles. My nephew, Terry. Well, interesting tonight. Obviously, the New South Wales team will be picked. There was a bit of controversy over the last couple of weeks because he hasn't been playing great. And I actually rang him last week with my little limited knowledge of rugby league, and I said, you know, you've got to start doing a few different things. And I believe he went all right against the New Zealand team. So I just hope he does well. I'm sure he should be in the side. He's a great player. He's learnt a lot. And he's learned nothing of me, thank God. At least he can tackle. I've never tackled. So all the best, and I'm sure you'll be in the side, but let's go and kick some ass and kick those Maroons back to where they belong. I can try. I tried before. You probably won't talk to me now. No, not there.